How do you get rid of all of your stuff in your house, or in my case, in my RV? So I've been talking to you in the last several videos about how to get started on your RV living journey, setting a date and your goals and taking action, choosing your RV lifestyle and figuring out, what type of RV lifestyle is for you, what type of RV is going to be for your lifestyle. And then we dove into your budget. In this video, I wanted to talk about actually the downsizing process. When you downsize, you can start to kind of figure out what you need and what RV might be right for you, or vice versa. Maybe you've picked out your RV and now you're like, okay, how do I downsize all this stuff? It took me a year the first time that I did this. If we haven't officially met, I'm Vlog and Brandy from RVersity, a university for RVers, so be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon somewhere around this video so you're notified each and every time I publish another video about RV life. I did make a video about downsizing, but this is a follow-up to that one. So that one was really in depth, and I've also given you videos to all of the essentials that I have in my RV. I'm gonna kind of give you a rundown and then we're gonna go actually do it. I call this like my downsize double up plan, because a lot of people don't realize that when you're downsizing, you can actually make money while you're downsizing, so that can fund your RV life. And some things you may not think will make you money, or maybe you're not sure where to sell them. Those are things that I kind of started figuring out after I dove into all of this. The first thing you want to do is probably make a list of what rooms you need to tackle. So if it's your house, it might be bedroom 1, bedroom 2, living room, kitchen. For me, mine is the RV loft, the RV bedroom, the RV bathroom, the RV kitchen, the RV garage, RV cab, which is the front driving area, and then the RV basement, which is the outside and underneath. So I have inside and outside. That's how it kind of breaks down. The biggest thing that I always say whenever you're getting ready to do this is have either a place where you go put everything that you're going to keep, maybe a storage unit, maybe a closet, maybe a space, maybe someone's house. And then you want to have a place, either boxes. Sometimes I might say set up boxes or set up spaces, or however you want to do it. You can move this stuff later on, but at least to get you started, you have a pile to keep, a pile to sell, a pile to trash, and a pile to donate. No particular order on that, but you want to start saying, okay, these are the things that I absolutely need. And then you want to say, okay, these are things that I don't need and I can sell and make money. And there's different ways to sell. So I went through different types of selling. I started out with just selling one-on-one online. I did a flea market to get rid of everything. I did bartering with people. I've done local selling apps. So there's tons of ways to get rid of stuff. But I wanted to take you through my house as I kind of downsize and maybe give you some ideas of things that I've kept and why I've kept them, or things that I'm going to get rid of and why I'm going to get rid of them. And if you haven't checked out the videos before this one, the series of this, of going into the next phase of my RV life, or what might be the first phase of your RV life, then I strongly encourage you to check those out, because that's going to kind of walk you through the process of this step and what I'm doing. These all go together. Let's go get ready to do this downsizing thing. I'm so not excited about this, but we're gonna do it. We're doing it today. I'm hoping to get this done in a matter of hours, or just today. This RV is not that big, but I was gonna call in reinforcements. You could call in some help, but I'm gonna try to do this by myself. Okay, so I just wanted you to see, this is the loft. I have a bunch of books up here and pillows, and this is really, there's Birdie. This has really just become the junk room. So this is storage. And honestly, all of this stuff weighs. So I wanted you to see that all of this stuff weighs in here. So I'm going to go through and kind of tell you why I have some of this stuff, what I'm going to get rid of, what I'm going to keep, and we'll go from there. So let's dive in. If I was traveling, which I've been here at this RV park for 2 years, this would be different. Okay, you got to remember all this stuff weighs. So these books are heavy. That costs money to drive around with them. So if I was moving, I wouldn't have this stuff in here, and I didn't have this stuff in here. I have books in here, and so one thing I would tell you is instead of getting your books in paper format, get your books in digital format. So get iBooks and Apple Books and things like that, because that's gonna not weigh as much. And of course you're gonna have to have internet to use those, but that's going to help you with weight. And then one thing you'll learn about RV life is laundry may not always be easy to do. So that's why we racked up all of these blankets and pillows. Well, one, we said, oh, in case anyone ever comes and stays in the RV, we'll need them. Okay, first off, do not plan your RV life around other people coming to stay, because that's the worst thing you can do. Buy your RV and your RV for you. Not your grandkids, not your friends, not your family, not your boyfriend, not your friend that may come RV with you eventually, okay? Or your future potential husband that might RV with you that you haven't even met yet. Don't do that. Your RV life changes and your RV will change over time, just like your car changes and your job changes and everything else. The pillows and things like that, I'm gonna probably move a lot of this stuff to my mom's house. So right now I'm probably gonna get everything I can moved out to my mom's house, because I have a little room up there where I've kind of kept stuff, and like, you know, during the pandemic I just keep stuff there. So it's kind of like my area where I keep the backup. So I'm gonna go through the loft. I'm probably gonna put like these pillows in trash bags, and I'm gonna see if there's anything worth selling up here. Some of this is like camera equipment and whatnot, so I know some of this may be sellable, but I really won't know until I start going through this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try to just get this stuff out of here, and then we'll kind of figure out like what can I sell, what should I trash, what should I donate. So this is a lengthy process, but Birdie looks like she's gonna help me. So this is a reason why you do not just leave stuff sitting around in your RV. Look, I'm cleaning out the RV. Oh my God, look at what I found. Ugh. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on. Ugh, this is not good. It's taken me, I guess, about an hour. I'm calling in the reinforcements. I actually had to call my mom because I told you I found some mold up in here, and that's not good. So I found some mold up in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna spray some stuff on it and try to get rid of it, but it's just like, this place is way emptier now. So I've moved everything kind of into the garage. I wanted you to see that I've really cleaned all the stuff out. I left towels up here because we'll probably need those whenever we're like cleaning up the RV. But I've really moved everything out of here because honestly, when I moved everything out of here, what I discovered is I don't think there was one thing up here that we absolutely needed. So it was all just extra weight in the RV. So there's nothing up here that we absolutely needed. I did say, you know, we did keep a lot of these like extra towels and blankets and pillows and things because we can't do laundry in this RV. So we have to have a way to do laundry. So we've been here and I've been able to go to my mom's and do laundry. But at the RV park I'm at, they don't have laundry. So we're going to move to the other rooms. But this is kind of what it looks like. So it's halfway done. Well, let's move on. I wanted to show you while I'm doing this that the garage is an absolute nightmare, and yes, Christmas is gone. So I haven't backed up my Christmas stuff. It's here. I'm trying to back it up, but I've started to move like the pillows and the things from the garage or from the loft to the garage. So I'm trying to get this stuff just out here. That way I can move it to my mom's house. So I called my mom. She's gonna come over. I'm gonna put this stuff in her car and then take it to my mom's and grandma's house and put it upstairs so that I can make room for selling this and the next step. So the first thing is to just get this stuff out of here, and then we can work on actually like selling the RV and making our next move. But the first step is to get your stuff kind of like downsized so you know what you're even moving into or what your next phase is. So let's move on. We're here in the bedroom. It looks a little messy here, which is perfectly fine. But I just kind of like moved my stuff up there that I know that's staying here, like the pillows and stuff that I'm sleeping with. But I do have some extra blankets up here, so I'm gonna kind of check what's in there. My bedroom will probably be last. I'm gonna take down things like these pictures. I'm gonna take those down, and probably like you know, any extra purses. I might use that to move stuff in, but like there's extra dog gear over here, and this little rolly thing that I have has the dog stuff in it, so that's not something that I want to keep around. What else? That's really it, because my clothes and stuff I'll probably leave in here until I get ready to move, or I might downsize them, you know, at least move like Christmas stuff or summer stuff, or I don't know. But for now, this room will probably be not super cleaned out, but I'm just gonna go through and see, like, is there anything that I can get out of here that I don't really need in here to survive on a day-to-day basis, at least right now during this transition process. So I'm gonna try to get rid of everything I don't need, at least just keep the things that I would absolutely need, like an extra set of sheets, maybe a bag or two, but I'm probably gonna leave most of my clothes in here for now, because that's like a 2-second thing for me to throw all my clothes in there. So you kind of seen, we did the loft. I'm gonna run through the bedroom real quick and pare it down. I just have really, I mean, I've kind of shown you my bedroom before, but this is just all clothes, really. My bedroom's not that big, so it's all clothes. Those are a couple sheets and stuff, and then we're just gonna pare down everything else. Let's get the bedroom done. See, like, these are things that I don't need in here right now, and I might just get rid of them altogether, but the point is, I don't need this stuff. I'm just dragging it around. It's just sitting up there, and I probably only need like one set of sheets. I probably have like 5 sets of sheets up there. I probably only need one. So I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. We really don't have that much to do in here, but we'll move on to the next room. The garage is looking better. I know it doesn't look like it's looking better, but it's looking better. The treadmill is gone, and a lot of this stuff is gone, and so this is just kind of compacting. And then thankfully Mom brought the van, but I wanted to show you, I've got these boxes here that my mom brought me so I can put my stuff in the boxes, and then our moldy pillows that we found upstairs. And then I wanted to show you how much we packed in the van. So the van is completely packed out, but I could not get this in my smart car, but the van is literally packed out. I don't even know if you can see this side. It's just super packed, but it's all packed out inside there. I figured I would show you what the van looks like from this angle. So Mom's gonna drive all this stuff back to the his A, and then I'll meet her over there and help her unpack like all of this. But I wanted to show you the inside of the car because it's kind of crazy. The van's packed out, and I'm getting ready to get this stuff to Mom's house, and then we'll finish cleaning up the rest of the RV and getting everything out of here, and then put this up for sale. So still got a lot to do, but I did get a lot done, so I'm so excited. Yay! So we have made it to the bathroom. Don't be judging, okay? So we are potty training her cat kitten to go in the toilet, so it is a little bit dirty up in here. We have our city kitty that we use, and he gets litter everywhere, so it's driving me crazy. But I was fixing some stuff in the RV. I told y'all we have a water leak. We're trying to figure out how to fix the water leak. I've flex sealed it up, but I'm trying to sell the RV. So when you have a water leak and you try to sell something, it's like, oh my God. And then I found mold upstairs, and so the first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of probably get everything that I know I don't need out of here. Any extra stuff, you know, I'll keep like a little bit of extra toilet paper and maybe like an extra thing of toothpaste and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm gonna get everything gone out of here that I wouldn't need for a day-to-day. So I just want you to think like traveling, like vacation. What would I need? Like a toothbrush and my shampoo and conditioner and my face wash and stuff like that. I'll keep old towels and new towels, because I'll keep all the towels because we're gonna probably have to use them to clean in here. So I'm gonna go through, really in my bathroom, everything is, I've got like medicines and stuff like that in here. I don't know if you can see all that. So I've got medicine up in here, and that's got to be all cleaned out. And then in here, it's just not good. Okay, not good. So I've got to get this cleaned out. So I'm going to get all this cleaned out. There's so much stuff in here I feel like I don't use or need. I honestly only go in here and use like these few things. One step at a time. We are downsizing. But I just want you to see like what I really have in here. I have that, and then I have towels that go up here, and it's just never been super organized. And then I've got my heater down here. I've got some more junk down here, and then I even have cabinets here. So there was where a water leak was down there. So we're trying to repair that. This is gonna be fun. Here we go. I'm gonna get this bathroom tidied up, get everything out of it, and then again, I'm gonna have to, my mom already left, so I'm gonna have to take a load to my mom's house or go get her van and bring it back. But I'm doing this by myself because Naveen's not here. He's sick. He's in Atlanta. And Mom did help me get a lot of stuff packed. She has been amazing. I just really just got everything to the back, and we just put everything in the car that I could. But I took you through the loft. I kind of showed you the bedroom. The back garage is crazy, but this is the bathroom. So I'm just gonna kind of get rid of as much stuff as I can. The bathroom is probably not as bad as everything else in the RV, but we're dwindling down, so I'm super excited. I'm in the bathroom. We've kind of done the bathroom. I got a lot out of here, so I wanted to show you, instead of like what all I'm taking out, more of like what I'm gonna keep. I had a lot of just random stuff in here, but razors, you know, I'm gonna need razors. Hair ties, I'm gonna need hair ties. Some sewing stuff, I'll probably need that, and then cotton swabs. And then I decided to leave this the way it is right now because we've kind of been sick up and down, and we probably will need this medicine and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna need this stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. So that's gonna go in this little tote and go tucked away. So there's nothing down there anymore except that little tote. So that's gonna go in there. I'm gonna take out this little seashell thing, but this will be closed up. So I do need, you know, tampons because I'm a girl. So I have some tampons, I have some clean wipes, I have my Jesus book. Can't even see what I'm doing down here. Tampons, clean wipes, Jesus, Kleenex, and then this is like my little carry-all thing. So I just throw stuff in here when I need to go. And of course we're gonna keep things like the toilet paper, and then I'm gonna put the towels that are in the loft over here, and then this is just stuff like face wash and some perfume and my coconut oil and my deodorant, because if you know, I don't really wear makeup, so I don't really have anything else in here besides like my toothbrush. And I told you we're gonna keep the towels, so this may not be perfect right now, but I'm just gonna leave this stuff up here because we're probably gonna need the towels, and we're not doing anything with that. And then I pulled off like the pictures and things that were in here, so we'll take all of that down. And this is what the bathroom looks like now that nobody's in there. So we have the city kitty and litter everywhere up in here. This is my bathroom, but the more that I'm cleaning stuff out, I'm getting even more excited about getting rid of this RV because, you know, this has been my home for, I don't know, 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years. So I'm just really excited to do something different. But this is downsizing 101. Me and Birdie. Yeah, Birdie, we're headed in the smart car with it a little packed down over to Mom's house to put everything upstairs. So we're gonna go put everything upstairs, and then I don't know, go back to take a shower, and then go back to the RV, and I'll probably eat over there, but then I'll go back to the RV and finish packing up more stuff. I am so tired. I wanted to show you what my room looks like, and I guess I say my room because this really is kind of my room. This is like our COVID stash, I guess, and it did look way better before I got in here, but this is kind of like whenever we've gone through COVID, I have kept everything over here. So we have like extra like cleaning supplies and soaps and tampons and everything that you could think of that we would need. And then Birdie is rolling around. Really, this looks chaotic because it is, but I just have kind of like shoved everything on the sides. I know it looks crazy, but it's actually a little bit cleaner than it looks. I've kind of like these are going to be like donation and sell. There's that toilet I've been carrying around forever. A lot of stuff's underneath the bed. This is just a place for me to sit. And then stuff back here. And then you may not know this. I've never shown this really. This is Princessa. So this is Prini. And she is freeze dried. So kind of like taxidermied. She's really here. This is really pretty. And we sent her off to this guy called Extreme Taxidermy. But this is pretty. So she's still here, live and in the flesh. She's not alive, but she's here. And then these are my other dogs. So you might remember Duchess. She's cremated. So Dutchie's in here. And then Shadow was my old dog that you never saw when I was growing up. And she is in here. Maybe that's creepy that I keep my dogs. I don't know. I am so exhausted. It is 7 o'clock. We started this at like 7 o'clock this morning. It's been like 12 hours. I don't want to say I started at 7 o'clock this morning, but I did start not too far after that. I don't know, maybe 8 or 9, maybe 7. I think I started talking about it at 7. I got all this stuff moved over here. I'm so happy that this is moved over here. And really the stuff that's left in the RV is going to be like clothing. I still have the kitchen to pack up. And really like the stuff that we're using. A lot of stuff is empty now, so I'm so excited that this stuff is empty and that we're going to be able to put the RV up for sale soon. The other thing I was thinking about, like, while I'm here and why I'm so excited is I actually get to have everything here in one place. So it's not like I have half stuff here, half stuff at the RV. And my hands are so dirty. So I'm actually not a dirty person, but I'm so dirty. Look, there's dirt under my fingernails. That's how hard I've been working. I gotta go take a shower. I gotta eat. But I'm so glad that we got everything up here, because now I can start selling and paring down. And honestly, just seeing all this stuff here just makes me think how much more stuff needs to go. So this is a good thing, you know, this is a good thing. Yesterday, I did a lot of downsizing and moving stuff to my mom's house, which is going to be my temporary, I guess, storage location. And maybe sleeping. I really don't know what I'm going to do right now, but my life's kind of mobile, so I hop between my mom and my grandma and here in the RV and the condo. We have a very mobile life, but I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, either go stay with my mom, go to the trailer or whatnot, but we're still downsizing, so I wanted to show you. This does look like beautiful chaos. Honestly, I've pulled everything out of these cabinets, so that's why it's all laying out here, but I'm trying to get everything together. I'm trying to have like just my mobile stuff, so if I didn't have the RV, like my bag, my office, things that I would need to take with me. And then I was gonna keep things in here in the kitchen to cook with, but honestly what I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna try to break my lease here, which I'm not really worried about that. They'll let me out of it, but we're gonna put the RV up for sale, and my goal is the 28th of this month or 27th my lease will renew. So I'm trying to get out of here before then, at least put the RV in storage, and then I can hang out at the lake house or mom's house or the condo or whatever we decide. So there's a couple things that have to happen. You know, we have the boat outside and we still have a lot of stuff kind of here, but I got a lot of the big stuff and my back is killing me. I can't wait to get in that hot tub later. It was below freezing last night, so that was just miserable. It's so not fun trying to downsize when it's cold outside, but I did just want to show you, like, oh my gosh, look at my dishes. This is so bad. This is what you do when you're solo RVing and your boyfriend isn't here. So if he ever watches this, this is how I live. But he kind of knows that, so it's pretty sad. He just loves me, you know? Okay, so kitchen, I wasn't going to pack it up because we were thinking like, oh, I'm going to stay in here and whatever. But honestly, what I'm going to do is take the kitchen stuff, like the food, probably to my mom's lake house / the trailer park over there, so that we have food over there. And plus at my mom's house, she actually has food and stuff, and then the trailer, I mean, there is food, but we have a lot more, so I'm probably gonna take all the food to the lake house, and then I'm gonna take all this other stuff and just kind of put it in storage, so like my pots, pans, things like that. So right now the only thing I'm gonna leave out is a set of bowls and plates, and then our silverware. And then everything else is going to get packed away. So I'm going to pack up this kitchen. I'll probably leave the food here because it's last minute and it's quick. It's just like grocery shopping. Throw it in a couple of IKEA bags and we're out. But I'm going to pack up the pans that I have here in the kitchen. So I have, you know, a little bit of stuff to pack up here. My pans are under there. And just like cooking utensils. And so really that's gonna be it. We did the bathroom yesterday. The bathroom's actually really clean. So we'll have to do a final like clean, but look how clean the counters are. There's nothing really on them. And then everything else, I cleaned out the loft. The only thing that's up in the loft is like camera gear and equipment. And then the garage is still a little messy. So let me turn the light on in the garage so you can see that. Garage light. And if you never see my control panel, that's my control panel. So coming back here into the garage, that's what's going on back there. So I'm excited to keep downsizing and get this stuff put away. As long as I have my clothes in my office with me, I really don't care about anything else. I can kind of survive. I've learned that. I just wanted to show you, like, I also have been putting a bag of stuff together. So I have some stuff down here, like things that I never even open. Like this is an inverter, and I'm not sure that I'll even ever use this, and I actually already have one out of the bag. This is an inverter, so you plug it into a 12 volt, and I needed this more in my van. And then you can plug in devices. So if you ever wonder how we get power in our RVs when we're not hooked up to power and we're kind of like trying to figure it out, this is how we do it. I was gonna sell that, and then I have some like other things in here that are probably worth a little bit of money. So that's why I was gonna try to sell a couple things that I have. I changed internet, so if you watched my RV internet video, I changed internet providers. So I'm gonna sell my hotspot, and then I actually have 2 other hotspots that we used to have. So I had a Cricket one and a Freedom Pop, and I have a Wi-Fi router, extender, Wi-Fi on steroids, and some other stuff like a little stylus thing that I've never used. So try to sell this stuff and get rid of it. Other than that, I'm packing things up, and I'm so excited to move on to the next step of this process. And my mom already called and checked on some storage for the RV, so we're looking at some options for that. 45 or 50 uncovered, and then 75 or 85 covered. And that's not indoors, that's just like a cover. So it's like a carport literally down the street from the trailer. We call it the lake house, but it's a trailer. But if you live on the lake, then you would know that trailer life on the lake is really normal. It's kind of like being at the beach when you have those like rustic homes. Like people just have really like mobile home trailers, like manufactured trailers, and then they have like RV trailers. So like I live in what you call an RV park. Technically it's kind of like a trailer park. It feels like a trailer park, but the trailer parks around here, some of them are really nice, and then some of them are really not nice. So this one seems to be going downhill a little bit. I do love these people. I don't know. I guess when you've been here this long and you watch everything going on around you, I just keep seeing them let crazier people in here. But don't forget to pick up my RV essentials checklist. So I did make a checklist of all the things that I keep in my RV. And one, it's good because you can figure out exactly like the essential items that you need, like what to just stock your RV with. The other reason that you really want to have this is because if you ever get in an accident or something ever happens to your stuff, you want to have a list of all the things that you have in your RV. So this is a basic list, but I try to keep a more extensive list of all of the items that I have and own. Make sure and check the link in the description below. That's definitely something to pick up, is my RV essential checklist. So you can pick up all of your must-have items, and you can check out the other videos that I made on that. I'm so excited. We're getting this all downsized, and I'll be sharing some of the next steps in this process. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon somewhere around the bottom of this video so that you're notified each and every time I publish a new video. And if we haven't officially met, if you're still watching at this point, I'm Blog and Brandy. You probably know that by now from RVersity, a university for RVers. If you're interested in my RVersity, University for RVers, you can check that out. I'll put a link to book a call with me and chat, and we can talk about your RV life. And I have some other fun goodies. So if there's anything that I mentioned and said like, oh, I'll share a link to, or you have questions, please check the descriptions below this video. Make sure you're checking the descriptions, and I'll see you in the next one. So this is all my downsizing tips. Yay! And don't forget to watch my other downsizing video. So after this one, check the description. Bye. Love.